624, Mike Yawney, our Gadget Guy. He's responsible for the daily download, and our Gadget Guy is hanging out in the mountains again this morning for the third day in a row. You're doing heli yoga later on today. Right now, though, it is daily download time, Mike.
It sure is, and just basking in the sun here just outside of Canmore, sitting out here enjoying the view with my coffee in hand. Life doesn't get any better than this. The only thing I guess I could make it better, if I grabbed my smartphone, maybe started playing Angry Birds 2. The big launch, we talked about this about a month ago, the big launch is today, and you'll see a little bit of a teaser on the screen there. You'll probably recognize the pigs that you see there. Yes, they are the big bad evil pigs. They are the guys that you want to get rid of in Angry Birds 2. You know, it's an interesting game. I actually downloaded this morning. I've been playing on the way to location here this morning. It's a great time waster. Rovio, the company behind it, says this is the true sequel to Angry Birds, the original Angry Birds. There's been about 15 different spin-offs of Angry Birds, but this one's the true sequel. Improved graphics, the gameplay is a little bit more fun, but I will say this. It's one of those games, you know, Rovio needs to make some money, so what they've done is now when you run out of lives, you either have to wait 30 minutes or you can pay and play again right away. So I think that may disappoint some people with that. Regardless, Angry Birds 2, it is out today, so you can get your fill. In other tech news, Ted, Jill, you know what? Just when you think you get used to Twitter, you know, all the ins and outs and the intricacies, well, big changes coming to Twitter. During their earnings call this week, the company said they're not happy with how fast they're growing. They said they've only added 2 million new users in this past quarter. That's the lowest and slowest growth they've had ever. So now they claim that changes are coming to the social media network. They said that they're going to try some new features out. They're going to simplify it to make everything easier to navigate. And they're also going to do things like maybe dedicated feeds for breaking news and alerts, and possibly even changing the reverse chronological order in the timeline. And, you know, that could raise some controversy because, of course, we're all used to that. Twitter has more than 304 million users around the globe and expect to see some of these new features possibly launch as early as the fall. When it comes to banking, Tejal, I'm not too sure if you guys use your mobile devices or a computer. I mean, online banking has changed a lot for us over the years, and many of us now just use a username and a password to get in and start changing things around, you know, sending people money. You know, that's what we do. We throw money around. But now you might be able to do that with your voice. So ING Netherlands has developed an app that actually lets you talk to your smartphone, and you can do everything from deposit funds to send money to other people. The company behind it claims that voice recognition is more secure than passwords since you can't use brute force attacks to hack in. So the app will also use fingerprint technology as a backup for those who don't want to feel silly talking into their apps. But I mean, hey, we all talk into our phones anyway. Who knows? Who knows who you're talking to? If it's an app or an agent, doesn't matter. But for now, you guys, from the mountains, your download is now complete.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, Mike Yawney is going to be doing heli yoga coming up. That's why he's hanging out in the mountains.
Waiting for his own
Canmore.
private helicopter.
Yeah, he's got to be picked up, flown somewhere, and then do some stretching, and then flown back.
Life is good.
That's how Yawney rolls.
Do some stretching, play a little Angry Birds.
Yeah.
I can't even get going on that.
I wonder if the Angry Birds gets him in a better frame of mind for his yoga.
Yeah.
He is our gadget guy.
It gets you zen.
He is our gadget guy.
Zenned out for yoga.
Yeah.